wherever the journey takes us. Newark to Beijing, Beijing to Bangkok, Bangkok to Chiang Mai, and Chiang Mai to Phuket. During our journey in Thailand, we discovered all of the beauty and culture Thailand has to offer. Through architecture and sightseeing, we were also allotted a wonderful opportunity to visit an orphanage where we played games and taught the kids new songs and dance moves. However, despite all the beauty Thailand has to offer, there are still ongoing disparities such as poverty, sanitation, and safety.
Being able to go from destination to destination, there was much to see, such as the trash on the side of the road or the trash that was in the water. Going to the markets and seeing the way that the food was handled, from it not being covered properly to being handled without gloves. There was also a lot of wires overhead that were tangled or that were falling down from buildings.
The living conditions in the orphanage were not ideal for the children who stayed there. For example, they had their toothbrushes hanging upside down in the showers, which is just not very sanitary.
Walking down the street, there were trash bags that have not been picked up, along with little pieces of trash here and there on the sidewalks and in the street.
Walking down the street, we noticed many street food vendors. We noticed the way they were handling the foods. For example, one of the street food vendors was not wearing any gloves when preparing a meal. She was mixing noodles with her bare hands, and that is a technique that in the United States we're not accustomed to. In the United States, food preps use gloves when they're mixing foods. While traveling in Thailand, we noticed that safety was a huge eye-opener because while walking down the street, we see many mopeds swerving in and out of traffic, and majority of the passengers and drivers were not wearing any helmets. We've seen kids on the mopeds without helmets. However, in particular areas in Thailand, helmet use seemed to be more enforced by police officers than other areas. Another safety issue that we noticed in Thailand was the wiring. Then many of the wires were clustered together, tangled up, and were not properly aligned on a pole. This is a huge safety issue because it can cause electrical outages, electrocuting, and electrical fires.
This is another example of the poor living conditions that we came across while we were in Thailand. In this upcoming video, we got a chance to sit down and talk to our tour guide, Amy, about the health disparities that we found within the country.
On sanitation, poverty, and safety.
Yes.
So, like when we go to the markets, we see that some of them, they don't wear gloves.
Yeah.
Or the food isn't covered. Is there a reason why, or they just don't?
That one exactly in Thailand, we don't have something or glove. We touching by hand, but that one normally we wash our hand before we touching all the things.
Okay.
And then they don't have the freezing or something that cover. That is for because the regions they know what to sell day by day.
So that's why they don't
Yeah,
cover it.
that one they don't cover or put them in the fridge. And also for Thai cooking, if for you put something in the fridge already, it mean like it's not so good taste when they're cooking.
Oh, okay.
And do you use hand sanitizer in Thailand?
What?
Hand sanitizer?
It's like a,
Hand gel.
yeah.
That one is we have also some area, but it's just only the area that is like the hotel that we have. But exactly if for the toilet that you see over here is they don't then have for the hand gel. Yeah. And the tissue as well in the toilet. We didn't see we don't use much because exactly our Thai toilet we just sit like that and then going down and then wash. Yeah, Scottish and then the water will inside. That okay. Yeah, that one we don't have a lot of tissue paper.
With the motorcycles, we've
Yeah.
seen that in Bangkok, majority of the people that rode them didn't wear helmets, but
Yeah.
here, majority do wear helmets. Is there a law?
Yes, that one is a law. If you don't have the helmet, that is illegal. Illegal if you don't wear the helmet. They got the policeman for checking, But if for that case, it's like not often. We don't have the video camera like same as your country to watch and check
Who's
for
not wearing a
yes.
helmet or not? Okay.
That's why it's illegal. But the people still didn't wear because especially for teenager, it's not so cool when they wear the helmet. But for me, I go with motorcycle and the helmet because I know it's quite safe. And almost nowadays in Thailand, we have a lot of accident by the motorcycle, and a lot of people die by accident too.
What about the wiring on the streets? Is there a lot of like outage with the lights, power outages, electricity?
Electricity, that one is some area that we have the sign and some area we don't have the light. That one is dark, depend on the area. Like in this area is on the mountain. That one we don't have too much. Yeah, normally in the city they have a lot. That one is accident can be happen because it's too dark. You don't see
Why is
very.
it that the light poles have a lot of wires on them?
Oh, that one because is the electric post. That one is belong to the people using so many. Yeah, maybe in your country just not so many. You have the electric post too, but it's not a lot of wire. But in Thailand, it's like someone house far away they still use the one post, and then that one they all
Connect.
go connect together.
Okay.
So you do you pay for electricity or do you make your own?
That one is exactly we make for our own, but we have to pay for electric as well. Yeah, but depend on nowadays our government to help for poor people. If you don't use not over 200 baht, that is for free of charge. Because some poor people they cannot use lamp for reading. For old people, like for my home, they got the old people that she get a pension just for 700 baht a month. That is not enough for living. Yeah. That's why is the neighborhood, but we still have the community service. Like the neighborhood will care for her, offer her some food like that one. It's in Thailand we have a lot of do that. If you are poor, you still have the house, the land, and the people will help to giving the food. But if for healthcare, if compared with American, is like that one not so good.
But healthcare is free in Thailand.
That one we have some. If they are poor, they free for 30 baht for any case. Yeah, because we make like insurance. That is from old Prime Minister. His name Thaksin Shinawat. Is for free, but is probably very poor service. Same I said to you, you have to go like 5 o'clock in the morning. If you are lucky, 10 o'clock you can see doctor. But if you're not so lucky, maybe in the afternoon.
Do you get dental coverage?
That one no. For that one is more expensive for that. I ever been checked for make a whitening of my teeth is 30,000 baht. That's quite a lot for fixing everything in my mouth. That's quite a lot of money for Thai people. That's why it's not covered. Just only for your health care, cancer, accident. Some they not cover because it spend a lot of money when you are in coma. Yeah, that one is hard.
I noticed on the in the markets, a lot of people sell the same things, like such as coconuts. So who are they really selling it to if everyone's selling coconuts?
Because they have their own customer. Such as like I sell, they know already. Oh, this seller that very nice, very friendly, very smiling. They will come, and then buy from them. Yeah, like that one.
Well, that's all we have. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, you're welcome.
In the community take care of the poor people. We noticed walking down the streets that it was a lot of homeless people laying on the streets. Who takes care of them?
That one is exactly, I have to tell you, they're not from Thailand. They're from another part, like maybe from Cambodia, from Laos and Vietnam, and they come to be like a beggar to earn the money. Normally they stand nearby the night market, but in Chiang Mai already quite be less of less. Also now in Bangkok, our Prime Minister that let them go back home and then let them have a job. But exactly still have a lot of people from another country They come to be and then bake us. Because Thai people, we are Buddhism country. We love to be donation. That's why they still earn the income. And that is the effect that when is the poor people like that, we said is better don't give. Because if you give, like some people can have a job, job for making the money and then they didn't do anything else.
So the people who own the markets and sell things, is that enough for living?
Yeah, that's more than enough. Some people, for the people who live in Thailand, a lot of rich people, they selling all the product thing. Is the more rich than another. From for the experience, like they know what they earn. Like my sister, she's selling grilled fish, just 40 baht per one fish, and per day she knows she can sell like about 20 or 50. That one is the profit for half.
What's the cost of living in Thailand?
Exactly depend on the city, such as Chiang Mai, 15,000 or 20,000. But in Bangkok, maybe 20,000 up to 30,000, because everything is more expensive too.
Monthly or yearly?
Monthly, monthly, yes, monthly that they can get paid.
Okay.
But the farmer, maybe the farmer they get like whole year round, they earn like 100,000 baht or 200,000 baht, depend on how big of their farm for growing the things. About 60% of the Thai people we are agriculture, another working for the tourist business.
We noticed a lot of mopeds instead of cars. Is that because mopeds are cheaper and you can afford them, or do they just prefer to drive the mopeds instead of cars?
The moped is more easy, and then yeah, in the traffic jam or something like that is better and cheap. Normally, if the number of the Thai people, we got 10% very very rich, 10% very very poor. 80% of us is more on average, and that one is more easy to get.
What's the price of a moped?
The moped is maybe start from depend on if they buy the second hand, but lovely is stand from 10,000 to 50,000 baht.
And how much is a car?
For the car is start from if for the second hand, let's say 200,000 baht until 500,000 baht, something like that. It's more. You have to spend more money. Some people do the bicycle at my hometown also.
The main health disparity that we decided to focus on while in Thailand is sanitation. Here's a recap of what we found. Here is a demonstration of the proper hand washing technique that can be used worldwide to prevent the spread of germs.